Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Red. My predictions for this week's Premier League matches and also the League Cup final. I think we should do something on that. Here we go. You're my sunshine, you're my rain. Alright, the first game we're going to talk about is Fulham Wolves. This should be a tasty game. Both of these teams, both Fulham and Wolves, are on a good run. Fulham beat Brighton a week 1-0 against Brighton, who are challenging for maybe a European position, and that would be amazing for Fulham. They're on a good run, they're defending well, and they're scoring the odd goal just to keep them ticking along. And whereas Wolves recently, especially against us, Liverpool, but we're not talking about the Reds right now, Lopetegui has been getting them to play a good style of football. They've beaten Southampton, 2-1, and that's sacked Nathan Jones and all that. And then thinking, right, this is going to be a tasty game, but will there be goals? I don't think it'll be goals. Both teams are finding it a little bit hard to score. If it's not against Liverpool, should I say. I reckon it'll be a 1-1. Alright, Aston Villa are going to be travelling to Goodison Park to face Everton. Oh, this should be also a tricky game to predict. Everton under Sean Dyche have been more defensively sound, apart from against us. I just want to point at little things, I don't know, whatever. They got a good weekend against Leeds in a relegation zone, 6 points against Leeds the other day. 1-0 victory also beat Aston recently. Under Sean Dyche, they're looking a bit more defensively sound, bit more compact, but they cannot score goals. Whereas Villa can't stop conceding goals. Even though they've faced hard teams, they play well against Arsenal, but they conceded 4. City, they conceded 3, and also there's another team that conceded quite a few goals. Maybe was it Leicester or Brentford? I don't know, the other week. They conceded quite a few goals. Thinking, right, Everton can't score, Villa can't stop conceding. I reckon this would be another one. It could be a 1. But then, Emery's got them playing some good football, especially in patches in games for Villa. They've played okay at times. I reckon Villa are going to win this 2-1. Alrighty, Leeds versus Southampton. Okay, both teams have got interim coaches newly appointed. Southampton obviously have got an interim coach in Sellers, and they got a big result against Chelsea in the weekend. Against Chelsea, who are not playing well, but also Leeds appointed a new manager, Javi Gracia, and would he be in for the next match? I think so. Probably a couple of training sessions beforehand. Big game for both. That's another 6 points again for Leeds. They lost against obviously Everton the other day off a Seamus Coleman wild strike goal. And thinking, yeah, will Leeds have a manager, a new manager bounce? Will Southampton continue getting free kicks within 25 yards out as like a penalty for James Ward-Prowse? This could be, I reckon this could be like a 3. I don't know, I've got a feeling this would be a 3-3. Like chaos, would be a great game to watch. I reckon 3-3. Alrighty, Leicester versus Arsenal. This should be another tasty game of football. Arsenal recently a little bit struggling, but not really. Maybe keeping goals out has been more the issue. But then, yeah, like there's something weird. But Arsenal title-winning victory the other day wasn't against Aston Villa. Big though, behind a couple of times that they had bounced back in the moment to try and get themselves back into the game, and they did that. It was like a mentality. Good fight from Arsenal, and thinking, okay, this is not bad. And also Leicester recently been playing well, apart from the game on the weekend, which is annoying because it's against those monks. It was a 3-0 loss, but apart from that, they've been scoring lots of goals. Obviously a new defender at the back, Harry Souttar. They've been playing well, but I reckon there's some goals in this. Leicester can't stop scoring goals apart from the weekend. Obviously, I reckon this would be a 4-2 victory for Arsenal. Alrighty, West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. How on earth do you predict this game? Both teams, to be fair to them, they started the season off solid, but the past 2 months, both teams have been doing pretty well. Forest, snatching little goals here and there. They had a good result against City the other day, and West Ham unfortunately lost the other day to Tottenham in their derby, which is going to hurt. But no, these two teams are still solid at the back. This is a classic 0-0, but both teams will hit the post once in a game. That's my prediction, 0-0. Alrighty, the next match, Bournemouth versus City. I could just say 14-0 and let's swiftly move on. But nah, Bournemouth been alright recently. Yeah, a couple wins there, being compact, not letting goals in. They're winning games 1-0 and just getting points on the board. Had a good weekend, the good win on the weekend, should I say, against Wolves. Whereas City, just chugging on nicely with their goal results against Forest. Again, draw this morning against Rajumbu Leipzig. Remember, I'm Aussie, so I'm Aussie, I'm Australian. This morning for me is when Champions League matches have been played. They lost against Tottenham recently, but they're trying on getting they're challenging Arsenal for the title. I reckon this will be a simple win for City. It'll be 5-1 to City. Alrighty, my boys are facing Crystal Palace away from home. It should be a tough game. I mean, like yesterday morning, we got thumped by Real Madrid. We got schooled, basically outclassed by the European champion, but the European giants. But we're also European giants. But no, we're not playing like European giants right now, are we? But recently in the league, we've been alright. Good 2 clean sheets in a row, 2-0 wins in a row against Everton, Newcastle. Thinking, right, we are still looking good. Like the first half against Real Madrid, we are looking pretty good. But Paris, although Crystal Palace has been pretty good recently, getting points here and there, just ticking along points, getting to mid-table, and Vieira's got them playing just steady, good football, getting good goals as well. I reckon this be a 3-1 to Liverpool, 3-1 to the Reds. Alright, in terms of Premier League matches, this is the game, the highlight of the week, where people are going to tune in for. Spurs versus Chelsea, a derby. Chelsea have been utter crap recently. I shouldn't be laughing. But Spurs have been alright. Spurs are weird. I don't know, how do you predict them? I want Chelsea to win because I want Liverpool to get top 4. And Tottenham are in the way of that. But how would you predict this game? It could be 3-2. I reckon it'll be a 3-2 to Tottenham, signed with 3 goals off the bench or something like that. I don't know when or how Chelsea can bounce back. I don't know how, but they've been creating chances, Chelsea, haven't they? Just haven't been able to stop goals on the other end. But will they be able to score against Tottenham's defense? Who knows? My prediction is a 3-2 to Tottenham. Alrighty, the last match of the week, and we are going to be predicting it is the League Cup final, the Coca-Cola Cup. It is Newcastle versus those monks. Right, so Newcastle's goalkeeper situation. Nick Pope got suspended against Liverpool. You idiot. Obviously, if you haven't seen the footage, I mean, how could you have not seen the footage so far? He literally was out of his box and literally grabbed the ball with his hand and shoved it back to his hand. And some coaches and some pundits think that, and some fans think that isn't a red card. So that means he's suspended for the match, and obviously Dubravka is ineligible to play because he played for United earlier in the season in the League Cup. So it'll be either Loris Karius playing goal for Newcastle, or it'll be young Gillespie in goal. Thinking who would be, but the chances of it will be Loris Karius, and Loris Karius will be probably streaming on Twitch, not even watching the game against Liverpool, thinking, and he's probably getting comments on his Twitch. Wait, am I playing? Am I fucking playing at Wembley? Holy shit. I want Karius to have an absolute 15 out of 10 performance. Absolute worldie, saving every shot on goal. Having a David De Gea against Arsenal moment. It would be lovely. Imagine if Karius gets a League Cup medal at Wembley that's voted, and he could just, he could just tie the bow of his career and just, that's it, retire from football and just like, no, that's it. I'm now going to be a coach in football. I'm not going to be playing anymore, and he can just continue his Instagram modding. That would be nice. I hope Newcastle win, because it's against them. It's against them. But you know what? My prediction is United will get the win. Rashford is in his form of his life. Sancho is playing some absolute wonderful football. Fernandes is on fire. They can't stop scoring goals, United. Newcastle just, I think, because Newcastle should try and keep him out. Trying defensively, just do not let any shots on goal. Midfield to be pressing hard. I hope, I don't know, Bruno Guimaraes will be back for the game. Probably because his Spencer will be out. But they just need to work hard and try and keep it 0-0, try and get it to extra time and then get one. Callum Wilson on the break or something like that. Isak on the break. My prediction would be a 3-1 win to Manchester United though. Alright, I'm going to end the video with always a prediction. I'm going to be the hat-trick hero prediction. Every week I'm going to predict one player in the whole league who I think will get a hat-trick. Now I know hat-tricks don't happen every game. So my hat-trick hero for this weekend will be, I'm leaning towards Haaland against Bournemouth, or someone like Saka against Leicester, or Son against Chelsea, or Darwin Núñez against Palace, or Salah against Palace, or even in the League Cup final, Rashford hat-trick. My bet will be Rashford to get a hat-trick. That's my prediction. Rashford to get a hat-trick at Wembley in the League Cup final, and I hope it doesn't happen, but that's my prediction. Right, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your comments and predictions down below in the comments section, and we'll see you later.